Top of the morning to ya. I am blessed today. The sun is out. It's above freezing. It's the middle of spring break, so we've been playing with the kids and having a good time. Today I've got a story. I was working on a project and I was the lead and working through it, and I kept going. I kept imagining the future, and I kept making progress and delegating and getting the team building it out. And the more I did it, the more I got frustrated, and I just got down on it. And that's when I realized I had to translate something I heard from somebody else. It's the entrepreneurial gap. As leaders, we find that we are the leaders or the visionaries for a project. And a lot of times we set that vision, that goal, that where we're headed out at a distance. And as we get closer to that thing, instead of getting closer to it, we do a reset. We take that thing and we put it farther out. And we never really get there because we're always re-envisioning, we're leading, and we're creating a larger and bigger vision. Why? Because of the success and the results and the progress of our team, of our leadership, of everything. But we can easily get stuck in a little pit of despair when we face that, because we never get there. It's that leadership gap. It's that visionary gap. The same wise sage, Johnny Nasser, with what was his podcast? He had a great podcast called what was it? Hack the Entrepreneur with Johnny Nasser. And he had, I think he invented the entrepreneurial gap. Well, at least maybe that naming of it, maybe not, it doesn't matter. But the leadership gap, the visionary gap, is what we're talking about today. And that gap of not finding success. He had a 24-hour reset that I think is critically important in everything we do. There's learnings and there's wins. And when we take a learning, when we take a struggle and we get beat down and we're focusing on that learning, we get 24 hours to suffer, complain, whine, make excuses. I wouldn't spend time making excuses. But we only get 24 hours to ruminate in that suffering, in that miss of what we were aiming for. And then we have to pick ourselves up by our bootstraps, get going and moving forward. On the other hand, we get 24 hours to celebrate. And as leaders, it's very common for us to forget to celebrate because the entrepreneurial gap keeps moving away. We can't be looking at the rearview mirror and looking back all the time, but we do have to look back and look at, well, this situation was a 1 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10, and now it's an 8 or 9 out of 10. We didn't get to the 10 because we moved the bar. As leaders, we're always moving the bar for ourselves and for others, and we need to remember to take that moment, look back, and recognize the progress. Recognize how far we've come, how far we've driven, and celebrate again for 24 hours. One of my current mentors right now on speaking and selling from stage says, when you get done speaking, don't go look at the sales. Celebrate for 24 hours and celebrate that you spoke and that you got to talk to a bunch of people and that you added value to their lives. Whether they buy or not, you contributed to society. You were a speaker. You brought your best to the stage. You offered your products, and the ones that need it will buy it and celebrate. So if we celebrate, we're going to find more of that connectedness through and through, and we're going to be more driven. Recognize that leadership gap, that we're always pushing the vision. We're driving that vision ahead, and let it go. In the comments down below, write down one of the moments, one of your experiences like the one I shared, where your entrepreneurial gap just made it into a drag made it into a slug, made it into a battle to get where you were going because you were moving the bar. I've almost got the bar. Oh, it moved. We move it. We're the leaders. We're the visionaries. So share that in the doobly-doo down below. I am starting another Kingdom Family Leader Mastermind group on May 7th and would love to have you join us. It's a weekly meeting of 8 to 10 men, Christian, husbands, fathers, leading at home, leading in business, or owning businesses that want to come together to sharpen the saw, sharpen each other, celebrate with each other, point out blind spots for each other, and encourage each other. If that's something you're interested in, go to brian.chat and let's talk. You be blessed. Hey, no gloves. I don't have to press the button with my nose. We are in springtime. You be blessed.